Welcome to the deep dive. So today we're tackling something, a bit of a puzzle, really. Businesses are pouring, billions into artificial intelligence, but it seems like many aren't quite getting the returns they expected. It's a common challenge, right?
That's exactly right. And for this deep dive, we really dug into a fascinating stack of sources. We looked at cutting-edge research from the AI Electronic Library, some great insights from Forbes, even stuff directly from NVIDIA. Our goal was really to uncover how AI actually creates value. And, what's the secret sauce? What makes an AI project genuinely successful versus one that, well, falls short?
Yeah. So our mission today is to unpack those critical success factors, try to get past some of the hype, maybe, and then look at a real-world solution that seems to embody these principles pretty well. So what does all this actually mean for your business? Let's get into it. What our deep dive showed first was this surprising situation. You've got almost 90% of global companies with some kind of AI digital transformation project going on. Yet many are only capturing like a fraction of the revenue or savings they hope for. Some projects even just get abandoned. So it makes you wonder, what's the disconnect here? How do we make sure AI actually delivers?
Well, what the sources really highlight is that AI isn't just about, automating a task. It creates value through six pretty specific drivers.
Hmm.
These drivers fundamentally change how operations work. It's a real capability shift.
Okay.
So you've got efficiency, and that's not just saving a bit of time. It's more like re-engineering workflows, making them fundamentally faster, fewer errors. Then there's novelty, where AI lets you create entirely new products or services that just weren't possible before. Knowledge from data, which is huge, turning all that information you have into actual usable insights. Ecosystem building, connecting different parts of your business, maybe even external partners in new ways. Personalization, obviously key today. Delivering those really tailored customer experiences. And finally, something called human resemblance.
Human resemblance.
Yeah, and it's not just about sounding human. It's about understanding context, tone, making interactions feel natural, building trust. Really important for things like customer service.
Right, right. That makes sense. So those are the ways AI can create value. But our sources also highlighted five critical factors for success, things that really boost the impact.
Exactly, beyond just having those drivers.
Yeah. So an AI project, it absolutely needs to be first relevant and sustainable, meaning, it delivers value consistently, adapts as the business changes, not just a flash in the pan.
Absolutely critical.
Second, it's got to be driving clear financial gains, directly hitting the bottom line, more revenue, real cost savings, measurable stuff.
Tangible results.
Third, it needs to be expandable across multiple use cases. You want to apply it in different areas, right? Get more bang for your buck. Amplify that ROI.
Yeah, scalability is key there.
Fourth, and this one really stood out in the materials, it must be adoptable by non-technical employees.
Oh, that's a big one.
Yeah. Usable for everyone, not just the data science wizards.
So true. Democratizing it almost.
Exactly. And finally, fifth, it should be unlocking human efficiency, automating the repetitive stuff, freeing up your people for more strategic, human work.
And, to make all of this actually happen, the drivers, the success factors, you have to look under the hood. The technical underpinning, the AI inference that's basically putting the AI models into action, that has to be optimized too.
The engine part.
Exactly.
Yeah.
One of our NVIDIA sources really stressed, if that engine isn't tuned right for cost, for speed, for performance, then all the AI's potential just stays theoretical. It costs you money but doesn't deliver results.
That makes total sense. The practical side has to work. Okay, so let's pivot then. Let's look at a concrete example that kind of pulls all this together. We came across a solution called Avius AI that seems to really hit these points.
Yeah, Avius AI, it's presented as this managed, ready-to-go solution. They offer conversational, smart AI, voice, and web stuff. The whole pitch is about instantly multiplying your staff capacity, boosting productivity, they claim up to 60%, and doing it at like 17 times less cost than old-school methods. So focused on tangible value.
What I found really fascinating is how it uses something called agentic AI.
Yeah.
This isn't like the older AI noise models, the ones that maybe generate text but don't really understand or do anything with it.
Right, they lack agency.
Exactly. Agentic AI, this newer generation, it can apparently perceive, reason, even empathize a bit, understand context, act on its own, learn, collaborate.
It's a significant step up.
It really seems like it. It moves AI from just processing info to actually taking intelligent action.
And you can see how that directly ties back to those drivers we talked about. Efficiency, personalization, human resemblance, definitely human efficiency. Avius AI offers 24/7, 365 availability. They say it's like having, what, 4.2 extra human receptionists on staff?
Wow.
Yeah, and it can handle up to 200 phone calls at the same time. That's incredible scalability, right? And consistency.
Definitely expandable.
And for May businesses, they claim it automatically resolves around 90% of typical routine tasks.
Hmm.
Things like lead capture, routing calls intelligently, managing website chats. So it makes AI truly adoptable for core functions. Think home services, real estate, sales teams. It lets the human teams focus on the complex, high-value stuff.
So wrapping this up, what's the takeaway for you, the listener? It really seems that AI success isn't just about throwing technology at a problem. It's about being strategic, focusing on these clear value drivers and making sure those critical success factors are in place.
Which leads to a really important question, I think. What kind of profound shifts could your business see if you unlocked AI's full potential? Not just talking about it, but practically, with a solution that's actually designed for real results.
And you can actually experience this firsthand. We learned you can role play with the Avius demo. Apparently, it's tailored to your specific business right there on the fly during the demo.
That's pretty cool. Hands-on.
Yeah, and it's free to try. Just give them a call at 855-284-8196. That's 855-284-8196. Or you can visit aviusai.com to learn more. Definitely worth checking out if this sounds relevant to your business.